And yelling at your children. Is it effective? Why one mother has made a promise to not yell at her kids for an entire year.
This is News 10 at 9.
Why the heck would she do that? What the heck is she thinking?
I don't know,
I don't know. Jeez. Golly. We have fun in the morning, don't we? Yeah.
Good morning to you. It is Wednesday, November 12th, day of the anchors trading places. Still, I'm in for keep. I'm Christina.
I'm Daniel. Day 3 for you. You doing all right?
I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing all right.
You guys don't yell at 11 p.m., do you?
We don't yell, but a whole year not yelling at your kids?
Come on.
I know. It's going to be tough, especially the teens. Do you have teens at home?
I have 2 teenagers.
You're going to want to listen to this.
Okay.
You're going to want to listen to her advice.
All right.
Rob, down the road, it could come in handy for you. Lakin's only 1, but someday you may have to be yelling.
Here's the thing. I understand getting your emotions under control because that's not helpful if you're not in control, but I don't know how you parent without raising your voice to where they understand you.
Well,
I just don't know.
Yeah, it's not a thing that you do all the time, but
Right.
sometimes, I mean, kids, because they love you and they know you so well, they know how to push that button.
Yep.
And once in a while, you just, it overcomes you and you do yell. And, you know, usually you talk about it afterward and it's okay, but, you know, they yell at you too, especially teenagers.
There's a technique, Rob. If you speak softly to them and kind, you actually start to make them feel bad after a while that they yelled at you.
Yes.
So my dad mastered it. He did.
I don't
This
know
is
my
going to be a fun
teenagers.
conversation. Yeah.
As my sister and I used to say, let's pack the bags, we're going on a guilt trip. That's the way my parents,
right.
they would use that technique. It
good
worked
line.
very well.
Good
Yeah,
line.
exactly. The lecture. Oh boy, I still remember it.
Jeff, was your mom a yeller?
My dad was not.
Okay.
And my mom did it occasionally. I would always hear this one. Don't you press your luck, mister. Or if I have to tell you one more time. I would get those a lot. My brother got it worse, though. He was the bad child. But I want to show you this clip. This is a teen who stayed home sick from school, and he was caught by his mother in his room playing video games, streaming online. The webcam was rolling when she started yelling at him. Take a look.
Get back in bed right now.
What is your problem?
You're my problem. You missed school today.
Okay, and what is this gonna do?
You missed school today. You missed instruction today.
Oh, I missed the instruction at a great school.
The teenage years are so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's one mother who wrote up an interesting blog online on workingmother.com where she talks about her vow that she just made to not yell at her kids for an entire year. She decided to do this after one day the handyman came over and her kids were misbehaving and she had to yell at them in front of the handyman. Afterwards, she felt mortified and disappointed in herself. She advises parents to try and do what she is doing. And in that moment, when you want to yell at them, she says, remember what you were like at their age and be empathetic. Or look at a newborn picture of your teen at that moment, recall how fragile your child was as a baby, and proceed with gentle words. And if you really need to scream, she suggests that you leave the room and you do it in a closet or go sit in your car and just get it out that way. And remember, you can always take a deep breath and walk away. So she's going to try it. We'll see if it works.
What do you think?
Well, you know, my husband is a master at this. This is what he does. He tells them to pick up their shoes. If they don't pick up their shoes, he tells them again, pick up your shoes. If they don't pick up their shoes, they'll come to him and say, where's my shoes? They're in the pool. They're in the pool.
That's a good way to do it. Here was the thing that cured me, because I'm a yeller. I'm loud. But what cured me is my boys, when they would tell me, Dad, I don't want to come to you and tell you about a problem because you'll yell. Boy, that changed my outlook instantly. It's like, no, I want you to come and tell me about the problem.
Yes.
If I'm yelling, I better not yell.
I try very hard not to yell. There have been, I could probably count them on one hand occasions in my life where I just kind of lost it, you know, when I'd asked them to do something multiple times and they ignored me or got really snarky. And that was mostly during actually the middle school years. By the older teenage years, You know, it's good. It's actually good. in
Yeah,
our
well,
house,
that's
at least.
why, you know, once they hit the age of 12, just ship them off for a while, and that you can bring them back at 22.
But then you miss
Then
their
you're good.
passion, because they do have a lot of passion at that age, and they have a lot of opinions, and that's fun to hear too.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's a balancing act. Everything about raising kids, it's a balance.
It is.
Yeah, just try to get the right balance.
I'll find out someday, guys.
I can't wait for that day. I am going to watch closely. Thank you, Jeff.